Professor Weasley's assignment. Underground Harbor. Book on intermediate transfiguration in the library. Okay. Oh, okay.
So this is the underground harbor.
Apparently.
The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Yeah. Oh god, those two are doing it again.
You thought? If you'd thought more while we were alive, I wouldn't be trapped here with you. Now, excuse me.
He messed up. And now he's paying for it for eternity.
Revelio.
Are these the first two spells? I didn't even read what the thing is.
Revelio.
Interesting. To the library.
My mother would like to speak with me. I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I'm hoping she may be easier on me if you are there.
Oh god.
Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Think the Three Broomsticks is safer than Hogwarts?
That book Professor Weasley asked me to find should be around here somewhere. Revelio.
Looking for the book Intermediate Transfiguration?
I am.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
If that's the only way I can convince you to give me that book, then let's get it over with.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the golden snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
A snidget.
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
I mean, Harry's gonna know these. He's lived it in the future.
Felix Felicis.
Well done. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
Oh my god, this is just like literal Harry Potter.
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The quaffle.
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False. Hermione tried.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
Let's do it.
I'd like to answer more questions.
What governmental body directly preceded the Ministry of Magic?
Preceded.
The Order of Merlin.
No, that's
Damn.
incorrect. The answer was the Wizards'
That was
Council.
the other one I was gonna
Wizards'
go with.
Council disbanded in 1707 after the creation of the International Statute of Wizarding Secrecy, which required a more structured government to support its enforcement. Which dragon breed is the smallest?
The Antipodean Opali.
No, I'm sorry. But
That
the
was the
answer
other one I was gonna
the
go. I just
Peruvian
need to go
viper
with
tooth.
my first.
Though the viper
thought.
tooth is the smallest breed, averaging at around
I
15
talked
feet in
myself
length,
out of it. I
it is
just need to
also
go
the
with the first
fastest
thought.
breed and feared for its venomous fangs. Who founded the village of Hogsmeade?
Your mother.
Quincy Hogg.
No, the answer
Damn
was
it.
Hengist of Woodcroft. It is believed that Hengist
That
used
one I
the
had no
3
idea.
Broomsticks Inn as his home. The hide behind was accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature?
The hide behind. Accidentally created by crossbreeding a ghoul with what other magical creature? A demiguise? I don't know.
A Letherfold.
That's incorrect. The
You
answer
s-
was a demigod.
You lied!
While the hide behind has the power of invisibility,
You said you thought it was
those
that
who've
one.
seen it have described it as a tall, thin monkey with
I
silver
should have
hair.
gone with my first
What
one
is
again.
the only spell known to repel a letherfold?
I don't know. I don't even know what it is. It's not a Patronus. Stunning spell. Knockback jinx?
The Knockback Jinx.
Actually, the answer was the Patronus
Oh my
charm.
god, it was a,
The
okay.
only known survivor of a letherfold attack was a wizard named Flavius
Shit, I
Belby,
don't know anything
who
about
was on
Harry
holiday
Potter.
in Papua New Guinea at the time. Who published the law of elemental transfiguration?
I don't know, your mom.
Evangeline Orpington.
That's incorrect.
Yeah,
The answer I was
course.
looking for was Gamp.
I'm just gonna get everyone
One
wrong.
of the principal exceptions to Gamp's law is that food cannot be conjured, though it can be summoned. What does the Hogwarts motto translate to?
I know this one.
Never tickle a sleeping dragon.
Correct. In Latin, the Hogwarts motto is Draco Dormiens Nunquam Titilandus. Which magical creature is the only one known to produce eggs through its mouth?
Is it the Ashwinder? Never actually seen an Ashwinder in this game. I just find its eggs a lot.
The Ashwinder.
That's incorrect.
Damn it!
The correct answer was the Rune's Paw. According to Parcelmouths, each of the Rune's Paw's 3 heads serves a different function. The left head is the planner, the middle is the dreamer, and the right is the critic. Where is Ilvermorny School of Witchcraft and Wizardry located?
Oh, that's the one in America. So... definitely not that. Where the hell is Mount Greylock? I don't know.
Mount Greylock.
Well done!
All right,
The
yeah.
American school was founded in the 17th century by Iseult Sayre and James Stewart. What is the most powerful love potion known to wizard kind?
Amatentia.
That's the answer. Amatentia smells differently to every person, according to what they find attractive, such as dusty book covers or... Are you interested in continuing on to the next round?
Yeah, I'll just
They're
see
my
how
most
much I can
difficult
mess it up.
questions.
Yeah, I mean, I've done terribly, so let's go.
Give me your worst.
Wonderful. I do admire your thirst for knowledge.
It's just apparently a thirst
Emmerich
to be
the
wrong.
Evil was killed in a duel against whom?
Egbert the Egregious.
That's right. Emmerich
Alright.
gained
I
notoriety
was
for
only thinking
terrorizing
because their
villages in the
names were
south
so
of England
similar.
during the Middle Ages, when he was the master
It
of
sounded
the
like a
Elder
middle-aged name.
If a chaser keeps their hand on the quaffle as it goes through the goal, what foul are they committing?
Haversacking or stooging? I mean, this one sounds cooler, I guess.
Haversacking.
That's right. Blatching is flying to intentionally collide with a player. Stooging is when 2 chasers knock the other team's keeper away from the goals so that a third chaser can score.
Is that
A
a foul?
bite from a mackled malaclaw has the unusual side effect of causing what?
Mackled Malaclaw.
Webbed feet.
No, the answer was bad
That
luck.
was what I was gonna go with, and
Native
I
to the
didn't.
European coastline, the effects of a malaclaw's bite can last up to a week. What plant excretes stink sap?
Mimbolus Mimbletonia.
Correct. The Mimbolus Mimbletonia plant secretes stink sap as a defensive mechanism when touched. The Pepper Up potion evolved from a remedy created by which 12th century wizard?
Pepper Up potion. Evolved from a remedy created by which? I don't know.
Linford of Stinchcombe.
Very good.
Okay, sure.
Centuries later, Glover Hipworth would expand on Linford's previous work to create the Pepper Up potion we know today. In The Wizard and the Hopping Pot, what does the elder wizard leave for his son in the hopping pot?
God, it just sounds
A
like
single
it'd be that.
slipper.
That's correct.
Yeah, it just
The
had
story was
weird enough
created
to
by
be
Beadle
true.
the Bard, but there are a few versions. I won't spoil what the slipper was for if you haven't read it recently. The Snallygaster is native to which region of the world?
Snallygaster. I would think think the Scottish Highlands, but then my second thought is the Amazon rainforest. I'm going Amazon rainforest.
The Amazon rainforest.
No, the answer was North America.
Alright, I wasn't gonna guess
The
that
part
anyways.
bird, part reptile is a distant relative of the Occamy and has serrated fangs and a bulletproof hide. Who is the Muggle knight featured in the Fountain of Fair Fortune?
Muggle Knight, Sir Lancelot?
Sir Lancelot.
No, the answer was Sir Luckless. The
I
three
went with the
witches
only
in the
Muggle
story
knight I
are
knew.
named Asher, Altheda, and Amata. Oh, I adore a story that ends with a twist. The
Don't we
world's
all?
largest kelpie is also known by what other name?
Nessie.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Correct. The Office of Misinformation has worked diligently to discredit any Muggle evidence of the kelpie's existence. Who was the first Minister for Magic?
Oh, Peril.
Ulick Gamp.
Yes. Gamp's greatest legacy was the founding of the Department of Magical Law Enforcement. It outlawed the unforgivable curses. You've answered all of my questions. Ah, it's nice to know there's another student who appreciates the value
Dude,
of
I
knowledge.
tanked that second
You
round.
should be pleased with your performance.
Not really.
Not many students would have done so well.
I mean,
Thank
kind
you
of,
for
it's
humouring
on
me
par
by
with how Harry
participating.
would do.
I had a splendid time.
We weren't getting A's in anything.
I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this.
I got potions for doing that. Let's go.
Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Alright. Bye.
Revelio.
There's a paper down there.
I hate to see it.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Goodness. Settle down. Settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do.
I sat next to Natty this time. Sebastian did not.
Beautifully done.
Sebastian on the other side of the room now?
Class is dismissed. And remember, now is not the time to ease off your studying.
Get off the
OWLs
table.
will be here before you know it.
You're quite close to Professor Fig, aren't you? I've always wondered about him. Never see him actually teaching.
Maybe Duncan Puffskein should...
Puffskein Dunkin is still
Yeah,
all I
you.
hear. Thanks for being an utter waste of time.
I was just thinking the same about you.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
I'm a smart boy.
I'm glad to hear it. I'm not certain I needed all the extra assignments.
And I'm certain you would not have been as successful without them.
You don't know what I've
Now,
done.
it seems you've been making excellent use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. Deke tells me
My
you
poacher
captured a
count?
unicorn
Oh,
and brought it
yeah.
back to the Room of Requirement.
Yeah.
Protecting so rare a beast is an accomplishment of which you can be quite proud.
I have two,
Thank
actually.
you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished, in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities?
Why is a professor
Were
listening
your
to
meetings
rumors?
with Professor Black's house elf and exploration of various caves down by the lake connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Why are you up in my business? Nunya.
Not at all. I was, intrigued by stories of a giant squid and wanted to learn more. I encountered Scrope, who seemed delighted to share what he knew.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed. If you wish to practice the spell you just learned, the training dummy is available. Glad to see you were paying close attention to my demonstration of the transformation.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
Oh boy.
My plan with the helmet failed, but I have another idea. I think we may be able to find what we need at a goblin mine south of Hogwarts. Meet me there, and bring someone who speaks gobbledygook.
Oh boy.
I remember our meet mentioning something about gobbledygook.
I heard Professor Weasley transfigured the book with all her test answers into an owl to stop students from cheating.
Why did you just walk up to me and then immediately turn your back to me?
So frustrating.
Oh, here we go.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your
Unprepared.
concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards.
Yeah, we kind of
She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you. And she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
Oh.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating.
No, it's always really awkward
She never listens to me.
have your friend's
She called
parent
you
yell
her
at them in
little
front of
gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is not taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent.
I mean, she might have a point.
She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
Oh, okay. I mean, I don't follow the rules.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment.
Okay, good. So I couldn't
You could
talk you
have
out of
fled
it
the
anyways.
moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Randrock were after you. But you did not.
Where would I
I
have fled
choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time.
Anne is getting worse. If there is any chance that the relic from Slytherin's spellbook can help her, I must find it. I'm requesting your help. Meet me outside of Feldcroft, near the Catacomb.
Okay. Sebastian needs a lot right now. Oh, there's a kid getting yelled at. Oh, no, he's not. What's happening? That Ravenclaw's really into it.